Hi guys, and welcome to my 17th video. Thank you so much for joining me if you are a return subscriber. And hello if you're new, my name's Adrina. I'm an Australian teacher, a Teachers Pay Teachers seller and a mum. So things get pretty crazy around here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 6-month income report on Tealazzo Clipart, which is my Clipart store. Now, if you've been following along, you'll know that I actually have 2 stores. So my first store I started in March of 2019, and Tealazzo Clipart, which is connected to this channel, the store that I started in May of this year, 2021. So I have learnt different things from either stores, but this channel is primarily focused on Tealazzo Clipart. So I'll be sharing my thoughts of what happened over these 6 months in Tealazzo Clipart. So if you are wanting to know what I earned and just some thoughts around each month, then keep on watching. So before I begin, I just want to quickly share that I don't actually have any marketing streams bringing any kind of traffic to my Teachers Pay Teachers store as such, unless you would class YouTube as one, but I've only just started YouTube, so I wouldn't class it as a traffic source at this point. I know that some of you guys are coming over to my store, but there's not really been any, or if many, sales generated from this as traffic. But I don't have an email list, I don't have a blog, I don't have an Instagram, I don't have any of those platforms yet, as I have been focusing on just trying to build up Tealazzo in its products. So, and that's something I'll go a bit into detail as well as we go through the video. So I'm going to break down from month to month exactly what I've earned in my first 6 months on TPT for Tealazzo Clipart. So let's get into it. Alrighties, so I started my store in May, I think it was May 1st, 2021. And in that month, I hadn't given myself a goal, as I wasn't even sure if opening a Clipart store was going to be worth it. I kind of went into it thinking I want to do something more creative, and I want to separate my Clipart from my resource store, and I want to have my Clipart be a bit more niche down in a separate store. I know this is not what everyone would do, and some people prefer to have their Clipart in just one store in a category, but for me, I had a bit of a different vision for what I wanted my Clipart store to be. And so in that first month, I decided to create a brand new store. So in that first month, I posted some products and I was just basically testing the waters. I didn't upgrade to the premium membership straight away, and I just was waiting basically to see if anyone was going to purchase anything. So I just kept it as the free account just to begin with, and it took me about 2 weeks before I got my first sale. And so once I got that first sale, I was like, okay, yes, I can do this. So that person that believed in me, that was amazing. And in that month, I earned a total of $5.70 that very first month on Tealazzo Clipart. So that was May. The second month of my store, again, I didn't have any goal as I was testing the waters. However, because I had made the first sale on Tealazzo Clipart in my first month, I decided that I would upgrade my premium membership, and I upgraded my premium membership actually on the 23rd of May. So just before June I upgraded, and I knew I wanted to upgrade because I said to myself in my head, if I can sell one thing, then I know that I can build upon this. So I did that, and then for June I was a little bit not disappointed, but I ended up earning less than I did the first month. So in June, so my second month on TPT, I actually earned $4.80. But hey, for me, look, at least I got a sale. That was something that I was still happy with. So after that, I decided, okay, so I've made a sale in both months so far. So for July, I decided to set myself a goal of $10 to as a budget of what I was going to try and achieve for that month. And at that time, I started creating a few more products and decided to just see if I could earn $10 in my third month of TPT for Tealazzo Clipart. So I set my goal for $10 and I was actually pleasantly surprised that I went from $4.80 to making $90.05. That kind of blew me away, and that was in July. So in July I earned that money and I was quite shocked, to be honest, and it was it was surprising. So I was like, okay, interesting, let's see what's going to happen there. And I think what kind of led to that particular increase was actually a particular product that I made, and it was a digital paper that kind of just started to fly off the shelves in that month. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because it was something that people were looking for, but it was kind of niche, and it was also something that there wasn't a lot of. So I made one, and then I made a couple more of that particular digital paper, and then I had a few more sales through a month from that. So that was my third month. My fourth month on TPT, which was August. So after July, I decided I was going to increase my goal. So because I had earned $90, I just wanted to kind of test the waters, and I increased my goal to $50 to try and earn for that month. So $50 was my goal for August, and I was so super shocked and super surprised when I earned a total of $313.70. Now, mind you, there was the back to school sale, and so I think that contributed to some of the buyers buying some of my clip art. But I was just so surprised at that when I had earned that much on my clip art store, because in my resource store I didn't even earn like that much money, and that has been open longer. So I found that really fascinating and really interesting. So I was really surprised, and it kind of made me think, oh, maybe I am onto the right track, that I'm glad I opened up this store so far. Because I was in two minds of whether I should have them in a separate store or whether I should have them in just one. So moving forward into September. So in September, I had my goal as $120 I was trying to achieve, but unfortunately I didn't quite get there. I was still happy with the outcome, but I didn't quite get there, and I earned a total of $82.32. And that is still money, and every dollar for me counts. So I was still happy with my result, but I just didn't quite get to where I would like to have achieved. But that's okay, because any sale, any dollar is a dollar towards the future. So that's what I sort of thought. So in October, which we've just been in, so it's November 2nd as I'm filming this video, but just in October, just gone, I set my goal as $120 for October as well. And I was seeing if I could kind of make that. And unfortunately, I didn't quite make it either. And I went a little bit lower than I did in September. But nonetheless, I still earned $72.52. So that was, like I said, every dollar counts for me. And I think too, with TPT, you do go through spikes of and dips of sales. And I know that I don't have any kind of other really traffic sources. So this is all organic, mostly I would say all organic search on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I don't have any other driving forces. It's just when people are looking up on the search bar, that's how they're finding these products. So that brings us to, how did I go for 6 months on TPT? How much did I earn in total? So in total, my earnings came to, when I add all of those 6 months up together, it comes to $569.14. So that is the total amount of money that I earned on Teachers Pay Teachers in 6 months' time. This is something that it does take time to build, as I know, as I have another store which is based off more resources and does have clip art in it too. But again, I wanted to separate these stores to basically, I just had a different vision for Tealazzo clip art than I did for my resource store. So that kind of leads me to thinking these results are going to vary from person to person, to what niche you're in, and to what kind of clip art you create. Please bear in mind that my results might be, you might think I've earned a lot on for 6 months time, and you might think I've earned not that much at all. So take what you will from this video, but basically in my head that 6 months has already paid for my premium membership on Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's already a tick in my eyes, because obviously the membership is like, I think it's like $59.95 in USD, which is about 80 Australian dollars. And so that's still paid for me having this subscription, and I've only been on here for 6 months. So I've still got a 6 months time to see what else and what other money I can make from my Clipart. So I just want to go through a couple of thoughts about the months, this 6 month period on Tealazzo Clipart. And basically, yeah, one is marketing. I don't have any external marketing at the moment, and that's, to be honest, not my main focus right now. I know it's something that I will develop over time, and I do want to have those things like an email list and a blog and all that stuff, but being a mum, you guys, that is just, I don't have the time right now to do all of that. So what my goal is to focus on product creation. With me focusing on product creation, it's going to be able to build up my store in a way that I'm able to offer more products for people and serve more people in providing clip art that they might want to use. And as we're going through the holidays, I've been trying to make certain little holiday themed kind of clip art as well. So hopefully in a year's time my revenue will increase as I'll have added more to my product listings and whatnot. So I will just say at 6 months, let's go over to my computer and let's just have a look at my storefront. Let's have a quick look. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you a quick snippet of my last income report. This is, you can go watch that if you like. This is on my YouTube channel still as well. And so basically last time I had 71 followers, I had 51 votes, so people were leaving reviews, and I had 74 products listed. So now going a month further, so now this was September, now into October, let's have a look. So I have 98 followers, I have 66 votes, and I have 82 products, and also I have pimped out my custom categories. And you guys, I'm going to be doing a video very soon of how to make these look super cool like I have done here. So don't worry about that video is coming, but I just want to say, so basically in this month what I was able to achieve was I was able to upload 8 products. I wish I could have done 10, but 8 is going to have to do, because that's all I could manage with my little baby. And I got an extra 15 reviews in the month, so 15 more people left reviews, and I gained an extra 27 followers from my last income report. So again, these things are, don't let these numbers kind of scare you off or anything. And can I just also say, just because you have a certain amount of followers doesn't mean that equates to money either. So you could have a low amount of followers and still earn quite a lot of money. So don't let this be a metric of scaring you off to say, oh, I've only got 50 followers, I can't make money. You know, followers don't equate to the amount of money that you can make. Yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, basically this is my store. It's still looking pretty much the same, but you can see I've just added a few more different things. And I'm going to show you too again how I'm utilizing my TPT money tracker now that we're actually talking about income again. I'll show you that shortly, but let's go and just have a look at analytics. So let's go to my dashboard. Again, this will probably be 0 at the moment because we've just started a new month. Yep, so let's change it to October. Okay, so you can see here how I was saying before, so my year to date I've earned $569.14, so that's the money that I'll get. But my sales, how much I've actually sold, has actually been $718.93. So that's over the total of 6 months time. Okay, so the $569.14 is what I'll kind of get to have, and the $718.93 is basically what I was able to sell in total. So that's basically that. I'm going to just kind of dive into some of these analytics quickly just to see. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how to read all of this as well. So, okay, so conversion rate, that's 2%, so that's not real high. And yeah, I think I'm having to try and figure out a way to increase my conversion rate. What about views? So I had 1,191 views. What about units sold? I haven't even looked at these yet, guys, so we're doing this together. So I sold 25 things. The 25 things got me $72.57. So that's quite interesting. You kind of see there's some jumps and the spikes, and there was a few days that I didn't have any sales. But I'm not going to be discouraged, even though I earned less than what I did last month. Every dollar counts, you guys. I'm happy that I even made a sale, so I'm happy enough that I've gotten money at least this month, and I know that as long as I keep on going with the consistency, that over time things will build up. So that's all I can really say about that. My traffic, let's have a look at that though. So this is interesting, but you can see primarily, I can see that some of you guys are coming over from YouTube, hello, but no one's actually buying. So that's totally fine, because I'm basically just sharing my info to help other teachers pay teachers. So I'm not telling you to come over and buy anything, but I just want to kind of give out information. So here you can see in my Teachers Pay Teacher store, this is all pretty much from just being organically searched. And again, something that I would like to get down down the track is, build up my other things. But right now I'm just focusing on product creation. I think that's probably the smartest move, because obviously the more products that you have in your store, the more chances you have of being able to be seen. If you think of it as like, if you think of a raffle, you guys, it's like the more raffle tickets you have in a bucket, the more chances you have of being pulled out. And that's kind of same kind of mindset I've got here. But the thing is, they do have to be, I guess, quality products, as you know. But let's just dive now into how I'm kind of like tracking this as well. So just so you can kind of have an idea. I know some of you may have seen in my last video I showed something similar to this, but this is sort of how I'm tracking it. So I just have an Excel spreadsheet, and again, like, I'm here for the long term. As you can see, like, look at this, I've set it all the way up to 2026, so I'm here for the long term, you guys. And you can see, so the first couple months of the year, I didn't obviously start my Teachers Pay Teacher store. It wasn't until May that I actually started, and I had no goal for what I wanted to earn. Again, I just went through the money that I earned, but this is just another way that you can kind of see it in a formal format here. But yeah, so going forward, I've decided I want to still try and keep to 120. And I'm going to keep that 120 goal until I reach it, and then I'll just see how I can improve and add on top of that. But right now, as you can see, the green are the ones that I've achieved in my budget, and the red I haven't quite made. So I made a little less than I did in September. And October, I don't know really what goes on in the US, which is where most of my people that buy are from. I mean, I do have people from around the globe that buy Clipart, but I think the majority is from the US. And yeah, I don't know if October is just naturally a slower time, or if it's actually meant to be a better time. So I don't know what's going on there, but that's okay, because I haven't even got a year yet of like stats to even know that. So I'm just basically, it's kind of all experimental, you guys. So I do have stats for my first store, but I know that we're kind of in different niches. But I will say, in my last store, I earned less than what I earned the year prior, so that was also interesting. So I can show you that quickly too. So yeah, just for anyone wondering about the resource store, if you're wondering about, oh, how much did you earn on your resource store in October, this is how much I earned in October. So I earned $208.11. So when I add that up, so all up for the month of October, when I add up this amount with my Tealazzo Clipart store, it comes to a total of $280.68. That's how much I earned for this month of October. Could it be better? Yes, but look, every sale matters to me, and I'm just glad at this point I'm starting to obviously just like get sales for majority of each day. There's a couple days that I didn't earn anything on my first store, but for most part I'm still earning a couple of dollars every day, which is really nice to see, because obviously I built that up from scratch as well. I'll show you quickly, like I have done in my Excel spreadsheet, I've also got this folder. So this is my Tealazzo Clipart business folder, and so I'm going to actually write in here. I'm actually going to write in here like I had on the Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to write $120. I want to see if I can achieve that in November, and that will be my goal for that month. Until I crack 120, it's just going to be 120 for now, but it'll be interesting to kind of see what happens in the next month and seeing how things go over the Christmas holiday. I have plans of releasing like some holiday clip art, so I'm hoping that maybe some of that will be picked up, but only time will tell. And it's just obviously trying to get the products out and being consistent with the product creation, because that is what is going to be, well, that's basically what's going to be bringing money when you have products that you can sell. So you can see too, guys, I also have this set up for the long term, just so I can track everything. So also I have this. Now this is the money tracker that I created. If you would like to download it, feel free. So I've hit my $500 so far on TPT, so I'm not quite at on Tealazzo Clipart. I'm not quite at 1,000 yet, but once I get to 1,000 I'll colour that one in. I haven't written what my first sale was. I have to go back and fill that in, but yeah, this is just a nice little tracker to celebrate the smaller successes, guys, because I know on TPT the milestones, they're quite high, the first one being $20,000, the second one being $75,000, and then the third one being $500,000 as of 2021. I don't know if they're going to change that in the future, but for now, if you are wanting something to help you celebrate your smaller successes and just kind of keep you motivated to add on to this, then feel free to go to my store and download this free download, of course. So yeah. Okay, so that's that, you guys. Going forward into my Teachers Pay Teachers store for the next 6 months, I'm going to see if I can create some more niche kind of clip art, just to see what happens with that, but also clip art that maybe is more like wanted, if that makes sense. I did do a video on clip art niches, so I'm going to actually try in some of those niches that I actually mentioned in that video, because again, I've done a little bit of research, and from what I have seen and read about what people are wanting for clip art, that's kind of things that I want to try and hone in on. So I'll be focusing on basically like Christmas products and using those clip art niches that I said. The link will be in the description, or just go to my channel and you can have a look at the clip art niches video. But that's the kind of clip art I'm going to be focusing on for the next kind of 6 months. So let's see how we go with that, and I will continue to release the income reports from every month for basically now till my first year, and we'll just see how we go. And I just hope that you come along with me for the journey, and then you can grow with me as well and learn some things along the way. The next couple of videos that I'm going to be releasing, I have plans to do videos on bundling and like creating clip art bundles, and how to do that, maybe how to actually host your own sale. And I'm also thinking about how to show you how to organize your clip art categories like I've done, because you guys, I've learned something really cool in that, and I'd love to share that with you. So that will be kind of upcoming in a video. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the growth in the subscribers. Like, I'm so close to 200 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you. That really makes my heart full, because I'm just like, oh, that's so lovely that people wanted to subscribe. So yeah, thank you once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios!